Oh, hello. My voice might sound a bit shaky at the moment, and my hands might be a bit shaky too. Because earlier on I went into a terrible rage. I don't often go into these rages, but I did today, and it was over a thing, not a person, a thing. And it usually is a thing that makes me go into a rage. But they say you shouldn't bring your problems to work, so I'm not going to. I'll just say one thing. I nearly went blind with rage. That's all I can say. But I'm better now. I've taken a couple of relaxation pills, so I feel a little bit better. And I may do a video. Of course, it's a technological thing, obviously. That's all I'm saying. Right, today I'm going to make a potato salad. Very easy dish to make. You know, it's a bit boring watching someone chopping up potatoes, isn't it? I didn't peel them, just washed them. There's probably still got a little bit of earth, but I'll rinse them after they're boiled. And a bit of earth isn't going to hurt you. It's good for the bacteria in the gut. I think I'll cut these potatoes into quarters, and that one into like fifths. Small pieces, don't turn them to cook. And I'll rinse them so there's none of that sandy coloured earth left behind. That's it. Get on with it. As you can see, I'm quite a fast worker when I get going. Yeah, I'm not using that thingy-bob, that tripod, e-meat webcam today, because I didn't know which webcam to look at, did I think? What is it? Nice but dim, or nice but thick? That's me. Well, cooking usually sort of relaxes me, so. Yeah, it's alright to make a potato salad with the skin on, lots of people do. Alright, now I'm just going to put some salt on it. Not too much, because I use it in the dressing. I like these salts, the thick granules. Need muscles to do that. It's enough. I'll leave it out because I'll probably use it in salad dressing. And then I cover it with water, just cover it. Yeah. Alright, quite small pieces. I think 15 minutes will be enough once it's been. This camera on here makes my kitchen look a lot bigger than it actually is. Alright, I'm going to just bring this to the boil. Be careful of that one. I'll get a colander out ready. There's not really a lot of places in my kitchen, but a lot of people got much smaller kitchens than what I've got, and they manage alright. But I'll wash so I can use it again. Just cold water will do. I'm going to dry it up, use it again. Because I don't like loads of washing up for Morris. He's gone out to get me some chocolate to treat me because of my panic attack. Oh, the knife as well. I'm not going to edit it. I found out that Clipchamp, you can only make videos of like 10 minutes on it. But I suppose you could join them up on that basic Windows editor. And I've been looking at other... I've decided I'm going to pay for a editor, but I have to find out all the specifications of this laptop because it's getting old now. And I don't think it could tolerate some of the more sophisticated video editors. So I might just wait until this one dies and then get a new laptop, but a good one. I mean, what's wrong with coughing in the video? It's not like I'm a newsreader or anything. Yeah, everything's problematical. I'm not technically minded. And that DaVinci Resolve, I know you can get that free. Oh, boring though. Boring. And not only that, complicated. For like one thing that you can do, say trim part of a video clip, there's like 5 or 6 different ways to do it. Why don't they just make it simple and just have one icon that will do that? You know, it's overcomplicated. And it's meant to have a big graphics board. I didn't like the sound of that. Not for this silly laptop anyway. Yeah, so for a while my video is going to be rustic. Nothing wrong with rustic, is there? You can just pretend that you've gone back to 2005, something like that. I don't want any onion skin in it. It's horrible chewing onion skin. Kitchen caddy, if I can get to it. I think one onion will be enough. Oh no, this bowl's a bit big. It's not actually a salad bowl, but they don't sell salad bowls at the moment. It's not summer. Anyway, that's just in Sainsbury's though. It's a mixing bowl, but you can use it as a salad bowl. Wait a minute. There. That was hygienic. Put the light on, it's getting dark. I'm just chopping it at the moment. This is actually a bit too thick for what I would like. But me and what's his name, Morris, we quite like big chunks of onion. I'm not with it at the moment. But I thought I'll see what I'm like when I'm under stress to make a video. It's an experience anyway. Yeah, my heart's still going like a drum, beating like a drum. You know that butterfly feeling, but it's mainly in your chest, isn't it, rather than your tummy? Oh, it's horrible. Have you ever had a panic attack? Nasty, aren't they? Especially when you haven't had one before. You experienced the first one. It's absolutely frightening. I've had them, I used to have them really badly, really badly. Every night I'd go to bed, and during the night I'd always wake up in a terrible, terrible, terrible panic. Not knowing where I was, who I was. Frightening. But thankfully I don't get that very often now. But, oh yeah, when I was young, yeah, panic attacks all the time. I think I just learnt to live with them in the end. Alright, roughly chopped, doesn't matter. Only me and Morris eating. He's not that keen on potato salad, but I like it. Can't always eat what he wants. That's enough onion. I'm going to put some kitchen roll down and just drain these vinegary gherkins. Small gherkins. Go into the bowl so. Oh, if you ever have trouble opening a jar, you can either put a blunt knife in between that and the glass, or you can put an elastic band round it. You know these bottles of wine you get, the small ones and the larger with the plastic thing, and sometimes it's just winding forever and ever. What I do is I wrap it with sellotape and then elastic band and then pull it off. That's not very easy to do. No, it wouldn't happen in public, would it? No. Unless she was drinking down the street, going to say he was drinking your wine. No, I'm not saying to anyone they should do that. But you can get fines now, can't you, for drinking in public? Give the wrong name and address. That's all we do. Not that I'm an expert on it, but I think that's what most people would do. Oh no, I'm encouraging people to break the law. No, take that back. If you're caught drinking in public, give your real name and real address and real phone number. Oh, I'm making myself even worse now. Oh, I need a bit more. They're tiny. Alright, this is brought to the boil now. I'm going to turn it down to about, because it boils quite rapidly, these big hobs. I'm going to turn it to 1, but if it's not boiling much, then I'm going to turn it up. I'd say about 16 minutes. Oh god, it's not even working properly yet. I'll just wait. 16, 17 minutes. 17, I think. Oh no, that's too much. Oh, that's enough. Usually write on the calendar when things are, when I open them. So tonight I write that I open the gherkins. These roughly. I know I'm a bit slow. Snail in action. Oh, I didn't think I'd calm down from that attack. Put them in the bowl. Going everywhere. There was another one, but I don't know where it went. Never mind. Oh yeah, I better put this on. I say 14 now. Yeah, that should be alright. What did I need that one for? I don't know. Alright, the dressing now. Just put these onions away. Oh yeah, there are the banana shallots. Or Eschalion. Eschalion shallots. No best before date on them, unfortunately. But they look good when I cut into them. There was no real green bit in. If you find the green bit, you can just pull it out. It's not very tasty, it's bitter. And yeah, they're long, oval sort of shape. Probably seen them yourself, probably use them all the time. Just in case you've never seen them before, like you've been hiding under a shell. Is it hiding under a shell all your life? Alright then, so I'm going to put a bit of salt in here, but not too much. A lot of the salt gets washed off the potatoes anyway. Some lovely salt. That's enough. I instinctively know when it's enough. Big-headed, aren't I? I'm going to get some more peppercorns tomorrow so I can fill that up. Some of these you can't open, but I did find a way of opening it. Oh no, yeah. I don't know how I did it. I think it was brute force. Why am I taking it off? Yeah. And then you can just put the new black peppercorns that you can get in the boxes a bit cheaper. The best place to get your whole spices, though, is Indian or Middle Eastern shops. Much, much cheaper. And you get a big bag as well. Like bay leaves. And they always do really nice bay leaves. So try in the Indian section, basically, in Sainsbury's or Tesco's, or I don't know about the other supermarkets, try and get your spices from there. But be careful with the cardamom, because it might not be the real cardamom. It might be what's called cassia, and it's an inferior form of cinnamon. Look at the back and see it doesn't say cassia, because that's a cheaper version of cinnamon, you know, the bark. Alright. Black pepper, that's black pepper. I'm just going to mix everything together, basically. What you do with a salad, isn't it? Oh, I think I'll turn it up a little bit. No more herbs or spices, I think, but I will if I can find it, I'll put some chives in at the end. Sorry, my voice is going a bit husky. Just tired as well. Mustard, just English mustard. Where are you? I mean Dijon mustard. If I had Dijon mustard, which I haven't got at the moment, I would prefer it. Never mind. And we don't need a lot of this because it's very hot. In a bit. Hope it comes off the spoon. I don't want to lick it. Stuck to the spoon. I'll just use the knife. Yeah. Most of the mustard is off the spoon. I'll just lick it clean. That's what Nigella used to do, innit? That Nigella Lawson. But in a more sexy way. Yeah, you don't. Well, I don't watch television. I don't know if she still makes cookery shows. She must be in her 60s now. Oh, she must be. I think she's about 5 years older than me, something like that. Or might be less, I don't know. No, Morris is always ensconced in front of the television. What next? I get to use some of my fancy tarragon vinegar. Because I've been looking out for tarragon mustard for a long time. Haven't been able to find it. So I thought, yeah, that'll go great in salads. I like tarragon. Not too much of it. And I need some oil. I'm just going to use my favourite rice bran oil. And I'll do it 1:1. Is that the right expression? 1 with 2 dots, then 1. So the same amount of each. I know some people put much more oil than vinegar, but I'm not like that. I usually use a shot glass, but you can use anything. Actually, I think a measuring glass, that would be better. It's quite big. I won't be using that amount of oil. No, I'll use my shot glass. Do the oil first. So some of the oil will get rid of some of the vinegar will get rid of some of the oil in that. So it's not so greasy. That's about a tablespoon, I think, or more, actually. I think that's about a tablespoon. And I think maybe that'll be enough oil. Because it's only for me and, what's his name? Morris. Oh, got a bit on my lip. Hope he doesn't find out. I'll pour it from the other side. Yeah, very tarragon-y. Not sure if Morris is going to like this. Oh yeah, you know that lamb meal I made, if you watched it? You know the horrible tomato tzatziki? You know, with the yoghurt in it, and to garnish with dried mint. He loved that. And when he'd finished his meal, he said, "Have you got any more of that tomatoey stuff?" Couldn't believe it. Looked like vomit. He ate it all. Oh, is it? He ate it all. My sister's brilliant at well, let's say her mother tongue. No, her father tongue, actually. As you know, and we were born and brought up here. I should be able to speak better English, but my sister, she could be a newsreader. That's how good her English is. She knows a lot about grammar because she taught foreign students English. Very clever. I'm clever in some ways, but I don't think I could learn a new skill now. I think I'm too old. I could learn maybe something, I don't know. I could maybe relearn French. I mean, I didn't get very far in French, but I think I could pick up the language quite well. If I put my mind to it and practiced every day. I'd like to learn Turkish now, actually, because I've got back into watching Turkish dramas on Netflix. Very good. Oh, what time? Oh, only 4 minutes. It doesn't matter. It's one of them salads. I'm going to rinse it in cold water anyway. And while it's still hot, it's going to mingle in. Alright, I'm not sure about this, but I do like a creamy potato salad. And instead of plumping for double cream, I thought I'd go for sour cream, because I like both. I need a spoon. They say non-reactive, but all my spoons are reactive, but I don't leave them in that one. These spoons are stupid. Never buy spoons like that. They've got like a colour on them. Because when you're scrubbing them, the colour just comes off. And I think that's a bit dangerous. We're ingesting that stuff. Don't know what it is. But we're still alive. Alright. Yeah, just a reminder, because I'm really paranoid, what I've said about, drinking down the high street or any street. It's not allowed anymore. But if you did, you're breaking the law. And if a policeman asks you, or woman, asks you for your name, address and phone number, you'd have to give it to them. I feel a bit guilty I know it's just a joke anyway. I wasn't serious, so I want YouTube to know that it's just one of my jokes. That's the problem with comedy today. You don't know what to say. Is there comedy? Does it still exist? It'd be too fine to say something. Oh, that's one big spoonful. I might not have the whole lot. I'll see how I go. I've got 2 big spoonfuls in there. Yeah, you haven't really been able to see what I'm making. You've just been looking at my ugly mug. Alright, it's got gherkins in it. Shallot, just one. Tarragon vinegar, but use any vinegar you like, but not malt. Malt. Oil, any oil you like. Obviously not sesame oil. And what else? Salt and black pepper. And a bit of mustard. Try and use Dijon if possible. Smooth the flavour. Oh, that looks quite nice actually. I thought it would split. No, I'm really pleased. It looks nice and creamy. I'll add the chives now. Have to get some more of these because I use them liberally. Dried herbs have really improved though. Oh, just checking my potatoes. Oh, not long. Dried herbs have really improved over the last few years. Like coriander leaf now, you can get in a jar like this. Actually tastes of coriander. Oh, it's a lot cheaper buying that than the big bags of coriander because most of it ends up in the bin, doesn't it? It from me. Yeah, it's good if you can grow your own herbs. Yeah, I tried that last year. It was a bit of a fiasco though. I haven't got a green thumb. I'll tell you who has, my mum. Put this back in the fridge. I don't know what I'm going to do with it though. Could test the potatoes, but I can tell by looking at them they're definitely done. They're probably overdone actually. So that was cooked on a low, simmered on number 2 for about 15 minutes. I'm going to drain them. I'm going to rinse them as well. Yeah, I'm surprised I can do this with my bad arm. Just run them under the tap. They look fine for me. Just shake the water out a bit. Just steam dry it a little bit on here. Yeah, some of the skins have come off the potatoes. I wonder why I look so long in here today. Yeah, so I won't be editing this video. I'll just try and show you again. Actually, this should be lower. Don't know why I put a book and a pan underneath it. I think that's better. Wait a minute. I have to be careful with this floor. It's like a sponge. Why can't I show you what's in the bowl? Oh, I'm standing on tiptoes. Doesn't look nothing special because of the lighting. But it does look nice. It smells nice as well. Really, really nice. I was going to put olives in, but I thought olives and sour cream, no. Oh, I don't know. They might go together. Alright. Get off the heat again. Well, it's not on the heat. It's still hot. Drop the potatoes in. And then give them a good stir. So every potato is covered. If you've got any, because I've made a lot of potato salads in my life, all different, because every country seems to have its own potato salad. It'd be nice if you could send me your recipe or recipes. Maybe something a bit different. I was thinking of putting egg in it, but I thought, no, I'll just keep it simple. Yeah, but the egg would have gone well in it, because the egg goes well with tarragon. Oh, I'm pleased I got that out of the way. Earlier on, I didn't think I'd be capable of doing anything. You could have strips of ham in that. That would be really nice, actually. But I've only got salami. I don't want to put salami in here. It would just make it a bit greasy. Yeah, it looks really nice. I'm not going to use that spoon for dishing up. See, I wipe things as I go along so they're not greasy. And that can be soaked in a minute when I've finished my video. There's water here. Alright, passport, take after my dad. Remember that card game that you played on your own? Called Patience. And in America, I think they call it solitaire. Well, when my dad used to play Patience, because he taught me all the card games, he used to lay the cards down so neatly, and he took his time, and they were in straight rows, completely straight. You could get a ruler out and measure it, it would be spot on. I don't like these bits here. Looks messy. So I'm going to do what the chefs do. Clean it up a bit. That's possible. It's working out. Yeah, I do like cooking. As I said before, I don't cook as much as I used to. I think it was more fun when I had the children with me. I used to like helping in the kitchen. Well, my daughter did. She likes cooking as well. I just want to flatten it down a bit. I can use that spoon. I want to flatten it down and make it look more professional. There. That looks really nice. Get another sheet. I'll go through kitchen roll like no tomorrow, and I'll get the plenty one. It's the best. I think it's the best. If you know one that's cheaper and better, would you let me know? That's one thing I'd find difficult to live without. Kitchen roll, toilet paper, cigarettes, tea, what else? Netflix and YouTube, of course, and Morris, and my children, and my cat. I said everything in the wrong order, didn't I? Sorry. Alright then, that looks clean, but it has to be washed up. I'll just put a tiny drop of washing up liquid in this shot glass, because it's greasy. I don't like grease. Grease is my enemy. I know you've probably noticed some grease in my kitchen, but it looks spotless. Viewing from that camera, that screen, it looks spotless, but it's not. That cooker hood is filthy. I don't even know what make it is, so I'm going to have to ask Morris to get on the step ladder, but I'm frightened he's going to fall through the floor, like I nearly did, because we've got a problem with our floor. And it's going to get sorted out, but I hope I don't actually fall through the floor before it's sorted out. That's what I'm worried about. Alright. Might be over a sinkhole, you'd say. It's possible. Oh, that really frightens me, so I try not to think about it. Alright then. Yeah, it's not the best bowl, really. I could have put it in a better bowl than that. Do you want some of that? Actually, it does smell lovely. Yeah. So, what serving spoon? That's the problem. I haven't got a really nice serving spoon. This is nice, but it's more for like lettuce. But I think I'll still use it. Can you see that red thing with the tongue? That's just to keep them together. I'm always on the lookout for novelties. Curiosities. What else in here is a curiosity? That actually makes it look more attractive. And when that's cooled down a bit more, I'll put it in the fridge. Yeah, any more curiosities? You know what that is? Oh, it looks greasy as well. I don't know how you clean that. Oh, I think that detaches, but I didn't wash it up, it was Morris. It was Christmas Day when I was cooking a turkey, and what you do is you get, at some point in the cooking of the turkey, you get the turkey out, and you squeeze that, and all the fat goes up there, and then you baste it with the fat from here. I'm going to wash that tomorrow, mustn't forget. I don't know where to leave it, I'll leave it up here, so I remember. Yeah. Was that a liability sticking out? Now I'll put it in here because I'm always worried about potential accidents. Oh, look at the video's time, nearly 40 minutes. I don't want to end it, but I better. Alright, a delicious, easy potato salad. I'll put down the ingredients. The method I don't think I really need to do. I boiled the potatoes. Not boiled them rapidly, but simmered them for about 15 minutes after they came to the boil. You don't have to rinse them if they were clean, really, really clean to start with. Just pour them directly into the bowl with the salad ingredients in. But I'll put it in the description box for you. And if you've got any nice potato salad recipes, I'd like to hear from you. Alright then, I'll say goodbye and wish you a lot of luck and love and light.